Good morning, everyone. It's Yvonne back to do your bonus read with a very unsettled camera. We'll get there. Okay. I look a bit score uniformy today with these clothes on. Oh, look, I just jumped out. We just had that in the What's Cracking reading. That just fell out like from the deck. So something is happening. Something is happening. I heard someone the other day do a reading and they were really very overexcited at the tower, let me say, and probably not in the most positive way. I want to say to people, do not be ever scared of any of the cards in tarot. All of them have a good and a not so good side. The tower can sometimes represent a sudden change in your thinking, an epiphany, a conversation that brings you round to a different way of thinking. It's a very sudden realization. Yes, sometimes it can talk about something more, extreme in your life, like, you may get a call to say that they're about to sell your home and you have to move, or, you may get a call to say you've overdrawn your bank account. But whatever it is, it doesn't matter. What it is there for is to say to you, this has been going on for too long. You need to change. And this is my spirit has poked you with the stick so many times now. You need to listen. That's what the tower is. So if I ever get to do my own tarot deck, I will call that card Spirit Poking You, throwing the stick at you. Because that's what it is. It's like you've been told, you've received the messages, It may have been that, if you've got a call to say they're going to sell your house, you've probably thought, 100 times that you should be moving, that you don't like where you are, that, and you manifest when you do that. I don't like this house. I don't want to be in this house. I want to look for another house. But you just keep putting it off. So the universe says, right, we're going to make sure you go and look for what you want, and here's how you're going to manifest it. We are going to make sure that you move. That's the energy of the tower. So never fear that it's a bad thing, because it may hit suddenly. It may be a sudden realization, a wake-up call, but it is not. It is there to show you the better way to go. It is there to show you that you have another opportunity. It's there to show you that your way of thinking no longer serves you. So I only see good in the card. Okay, we're going to use the Gilded Tarot for your bonus read this morning. And there's a very strong feeling here. Now I'm going to ride with it this morning. I'm going to ride with the energies. But I do feel like it's very similar energy in that you're feeling that it's they're sort of showing me like a horse race. Ones where they use the gates and they just open the gate, or they move the gate away and the horses just go for it to race. And it's like someone's opening the gate for you, and maybe that's why the tower's here, so that you can really move forward on your journey. All right, Gilded Tarot, let's see where we're going. Okay, so we have the Page of Wands coming through. Handsome little chap, isn't he, with his beautiful little outfit and his little green shoes. This is a message of passion, only a message. A page is only a messenger. Sometimes can represent younger people and children in a reading, but their delivery of something that involves passion here. Let's see what's behind it. All right, Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords talks about getting away with something. This is trying to perhaps get away with not speaking up about something, trying to be sneaky about something. It can also be like self-deceiving behavior. But it's definitely about trying to move on in a different direction without sort of really giving rise to what you're doing. So it's like you're trying to ignore what is already there. Now, it could be that somebody else is doing this to you. You could be getting a message that perhaps someone's trying to do something deceitful You could be, you know, getting the message yourself that you're dealing with someone who's trying to be deceitful or sneaky. Let's just keep going. All right, Ten of Swords. Whatever this is going to help you close out a cycle. So some sort of message is coming through here to help you see through some behavior, either of your own or somebody else's. It's going to help you close down some sort of cycle of negativity, negative thinking. There's an offer coming through for you here. The Magician is here. So this is Magician talks about manifestation, some sort of creative or love offer coming through here. The Magician is manifestation, some sort of celebration for a new start. Okay, let's just look at that again. Okay, some sort of message coming through that helps you see through some sort of behavior and close a cycle. It's got to do with love, manifestation, and celebration for a new start. So you're clearing energy here. You're clearing away energy that's stopping you moving forward, stopping you manifesting your dreams. That's what that's all about. You're seeing something here. You're seeing some sort of behavior, some sort of way of doing things, some sort of energy of holding yourself back. It could be self-sabotage for some of you, but you're holding yourself back from having what you want, manifesting what you want. Okay, so for some of you, this is about your work. So the Eight of Pentacles talks about work as in a job, but it also talks about putting work into something here. Oh, let's get this full story. Nice to get the camera right to start with. Okay, so we have the card of the Moon coming out here. This is things sitting underneath in your energy, in your psyche, in your energy space, things that you are not aware of. It's like you're going about your day-to-day business and something within you is stirring. Something within you is trying to come to the surface, but you're trying to avoid it, or you're trying to get away without acknowledging it. So maybe you've been really sad or unhappy in your life, but you've been trying to sort of put yourself into your business, put yourself into your work and ignore how you're feeling because you know how important it is for you to do what you need to do. This is your psyche stirring up in the deepest sort of depths of you, trying to say something needs to be addressed here. You've got to pay attention to it. So we have the Empress card coming through here. And then the Five of Pentacles talk about being stuck in the depths. Okay. For some of you here, you are absolutely holding back your inner priestess, I was going to say here, which sort of makes me now think that maybe I need to be listening to this too. The Empress is a card of, you know, rebirthing, bringing something into the physical. It can talk about birthing a child. It can talk about creation. There is something creative within you here that is stirring in the depths of your being that you are either ignoring or not paying attention to. And what's happening here, it's manifesting in your day-to-day life with this sort of feeling of missing something, not really feeling fully satisfied by what's going on in your life. It's really this very... you're neglecting something within you here. You're failing to see what makes you happy. You're failing to see this Empress within you that's not being brought to the surface. You're hiding something, creativity, some sort of talent, some sort of need to do something, and you're hiding it under your work here. So it's like you're just investing your time and energy, getting up every day, going to work and not realizing that there's more to this. Okay, so here we are with the Devil energy again. So it's being tied to something that really isn't taking you forward. Four of Cups, we have exactly the same cards coming through as the What's Cracking reading. And the Four of Wands, all three of those cards in the What's Cracking. This is about you neglecting to see something that would make you extremely happy. and bring a sense of strong foundations into your life. You need to break something down and rebuild. Where's the Tower? Okay, so we have the Page of Pentacles coming, Page of Cups, sorry, coming through with the Nine of Wands. Okay, we'll do the same as what we did last time. There is something here that you're holding back on. Some sort of message coming through to help you see through the behaviors that you have developed, to try and help you get away with what really needs to happen in your life. It's like you're concealing this from yourself. Self-sabotaging. This has got to stop. The universe is saying here, you need to stop doing this. You need to stop deceiving yourself. You need to let things go now. It's the end of a cycle. Some sort of opportunity, creative opportunity, and could be love for some of you, wants to come through. And I feel that you're not manifesting this because of this sort of holding on. There appears to be some sort of celebration coming in here that's going to help you have a brand new start. For some of you, this is stuff that you've hidden away. Now, it could be that you've got past life gifts and talents that are hidden underneath here. Very possible. But it's more likely that you are subconsciously blocking yourself here. Especially with this devil energy. It's like hanging on to things because you feel that that is what you need to do, especially with the job stuff here. I need to hang on to this job because what happens if I don't have money? You know, I need to hang on to this relationship because I don't want to be alone. I need to hang on to this situation because I can't face something new. I don't like change. That's this energy. Something within you is waiting to be reborn or brought to the surface, and you're sort of sabotaging it by holding back. But what's happening is it's manifesting in your life as, it could be for some of you even low-level depression, you know, this feeling of this is all there is, or there must be more out there. But what's happening is you're getting this feeling here that's coming from underneath to say there is more than this. There is more. There is more. You just have to open up to it. Something here is being offered to you to help you sort of break down this energy. Something is being brought forward here. So it's exactly the same as the What's Cracking reading. But whatever this is, it's going to sort of open up the opportunities for you. You're going to understand how to manifest and how you've been holding yourself back in your life by accepting what is here. So it's like accepting without dreaming, or accepting without acknowledging what you really are or who you are. Maybe it's a lot more about who you are at the core. Maybe you're having a realization that there's more to me than just this energy here. All right, end card for this one is the Sun. Okay, look, if that isn't a beautiful message for you, then I don't know what is. So there's absolute joy and happiness once you've broken this cycle here. But a lot of you holding back. And somebody said to me the other day, oh my goodness, this cycle, I wish it would finish. We've been hearing about it for so long. But it's not finishing all the time. You're hanging on to stuff that doesn't serve you, because you're actually stopping the cycle from finishing. So for some of you, oh my goodness, that is exactly the same card that came out in the What's Cracking reading. And it's about transformation, intuition, and patience. And I just gave those cards a really good shuffle. You can go back and have a look at that if you want to. So what I'm going to do, because it's the same card and obviously the same reading and a bit of a reminder that you're not doing it, I feel that perhaps you need to go back and watch the What's Cracking one again. Let's just have a look, because this is the Desert Prince and it talks about survival and false promises, which is card 19, which I think is what you're doing in this element, is you're trying to survive rather than trying to live. All right. When you stumble upon the Desert Prince, you receive a gift. Okay, well, we know that. The plant life that exists in the desert environment is well defended, tough and succulent, even though it gets little or no water. In spite of external conditions, extraordinary life can form and thrive. Be tough, have courage, and dare to dream no matter what the circumstances. It may seem to be a hard time, but not only will you survive, you will thrive. In spite of conditions, you'll succeed. Dry spells are also true tests of faith and courage. Expect nothing less than what is in your most precious dreams and watch miracles manifest. Oh my goodness, that is brilliant. Have a wonderful day.